What's up, everybody, and welcome to Tino's Time Wrestling, guys, as we are here today to talk about the Elimination Chamber and everything that's going to go down in Montreal tomorrow night. Guys, we got two Elimination Chamber matches. We got a tag team match. We got Sami Zayn trying to defeat the head of the table. We got a one-on-one match between two guys that just want to kill each other. And we've been talking about a rumored match that possibly now, guys, could be happening at WrestleMania that I just want to take a minute to talk about. So, everybody, thank you guys all coming and hanging out here on the Elimination Chamber preview show. Drop your questions, your concerns, how you guys feeling about the pay-per-view, what's your hype level, are you guys excited, are we not excited? It's the last pay-per-view premium live event before WrestleMania in Hollywood, guys. So, Elimination Chamber, I did want to take a second to say thank you to everybody that did come and hang out yesterday and watch New Year's Revolution last night. Appreciate you guys. But let's not waste any time here today, and let's go over everything that's going to go down tomorrow night in Montreal. And we're just going to go over the card real quick. We got Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns for the Universal WWE Championship, however they want to say it. We got the United States Championship inside the Elimination Chamber. We got Bronson Reed, Montez Ford, Johnny Gargano, Austin Theory, Damien Priest, and Seth frickin' Rollins. What's up, Melinda? How you doing? We got Bobby Lashley. We got Brock Lesnar. We saw the contract signing, or not so much contract signing. What is up, Armchair? Thanks for coming and hanging out, bro. I appreciate it. Stopping by. Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar. Who's stopping and who's going to win this match tomorrow? We got the Women's Elimination Chamber. Who's walking out and who's going to be facing the EST, Bianca Belair, at WrestleMania for the Raw Women's Champion. We got Carmella, Nikki Cross, Raquel Gonzalez, Raquel Rodriguez, Asuka, Kana. We got Liv Morgan, You Only Live Once. And we got the Montreal's very own Natalya. And then the last match on the card that is official. Like I said, there's one match I want to talk about that we thought possibly could happen, but did not, and we'll just have to see if it does at WrestleMania. But the last match made official for the Elimination Chamber is this tag team match. It's the Grit Couple, Edge and Beth Phoenix, taking on two halves of Judgment Day. It's Finn Balor, and it's the 2023 Women's winner of the Royal Rumble. We call her Rhea Ripley. Most people call her Mommy. I don't know what Dom the Con calls her in bed, but who knows? It's Rhea Ripley. It's Finn Balor taking on the Grit Couple, guys. What's up, Melinda and Courtney? What's up, Courtney? Thanks for stopping by. And then, guys, we have a rumored match that we all thought were going to happen, and I'll give you my thoughts on it in a second, how I felt about it. But we definitely thought we were going to see Becky Lynch team up with Team Bestie to take on Damage Control. And we'll get to it when we talk about that match, when we go into the order and we talk about all the matches in a minute. I'll tell you how I feel about that. And apparently now that match is, and supposedly we are going to be seeing a rumored match of Lita versus Bayley at WrestleMania. And then, as I said, and as I mentioned, we could be seeing Damage Control, Io Sky and Dakota Kai take on Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania. Shonda. Ronda and Shayna have a tag team match tonight on SmackDown versus Natalya and Chauncey. So we'll definitely have to see, guys. So, everybody, before we get into the matches, I want to remind you guys, leave your questions, your concerns, how you guys feeling, what's your hype level for the show. We got 9 people in here. I appreciate you guys stopping by, but let me know how you guys are feeling. I'll answer everybody's questions after we go through the matches. We'll preview SmackDown. We'll go over what we got going on the rest of the week here on Tino's Time, as usual. But, guys, we got 5 matches to get to, so let's not waste any more time, and let's get into the matches that are going to go down here at the Elimination Chamber in Montreal. And let's start off with the one that we just talked about. It is the Grit Couple. It is Edge and Beth Phoenix taking on Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley, the 2023 Women's Royal Rumble winner, in a tag team match. You know, we've seen Edge, we've seen Beth Phoenix, we saw what happened to them at Extreme Rules. and we didn't see them for a while, and we saw Edge return at the Rumble, and then we saw Beth Phoenix obviously come out, and we've seen this go back and forth and everything like that, and now we're seeing this tag team match. And if you guys saw last week's Road to WrestleMania series, I have a match that I'll mention again in a minute that I think will happen at WrestleMania that also does involve a cage, and two of these people in this match. But this tag team match I think will be good. I don't know where exactly it's going to be at in the card. I'm not going exactly in order how it's going to be. I'm sure Roman and Sami. Honestly, I think Sami and Roman might main event. I think that is the one guarantee that might most likely will happen, because I just thought I would rather it be a chamber, preferably myself, but I just don't know if that's going to happen. So I think Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn will most likely main event. But this tag team match, I think it's going to be a good one. These four people, Rhea, Finn, Edge, and Beth, they're going to do great things. It's going to be a great match. Like I said, it might be in the middle of the card. Who knows where it will be. I'm sure we'll see Khan the Dom get involved a little bit. He'll be trying to help Mommy. Depending on where the Elimination Chamber is, Damien might be out there too. Maybe we see Ray come out and try to help Edge. Maybe we see Ray and Santos Escobar. We talked about that on the Road to WrestleMania series. Could we see them team up again with each other to go on and face like Dom and Priest at WrestleMania? I don't know. But this tag team match, it's going to be good. But in the end, after the dust settles and after it's all said and done, I'm going to take the Grit couple. I'm going to take Edge and Beth Phoenix to pick up the win here tomorrow night in Montreal. I'm sure, like I said, Dom's going to get involved somehow, and there's going to be chaos everywhere. But speaking of chaos, if you guys did not see, go check out the Road to WrestleMania series. But I mentioned that I think either way, we were supposed to see it at the Royal Rumble. I think we're getting Edge and Finn Balor in a Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania. Hell in the Cell is perfect for a show like WrestleMania. That's where, honestly, Hell in the Cell should be used. And this rivalry's been going on for a while, and I said in that episode, you put them in a Hell in the Cell. You don't have Judgment Day. You don't have everybody. You don't have Beth. You don't have everybody getting involved. And obviously, they could get involved somehow. But it's more likely not than, it's going to happen. And as I mentioned also, them resetting the rivalries after WrestleMania, I think this would be a great way to end the rivalry with Finn Balor and Edge. And it would just be a great way. So I'm going to take the Grit couple to win this tag team match. And hopefully we see that Hell in the Cell match at WrestleMania. We got Big On in the house. What's up, Big On? Thanks for coming and hanging out. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Let's get into the next match, guys, here. And the next match I want to talk about, it is a match that we've seen a few times. We've seen a good match. We've seen a really bad match. And I think we've seen a pretty good match. And now we're going to see these two go at it again. Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar. We saw the contract signing, and it was good. I thought it was really good. It was brutal. They beat the hell out of each other. I thought Bobby bringing the table out was hysterical and everything like that. So I'm looking forward to this match. I honestly thought we were waiting until WrestleMania for this match. And maybe we see some type of disqualification or double count out or double something where we see these guys get put in a stipulation match at WrestleMania. There's 2 nights of WrestleMania, and in reality, guys, we have 2 matches set up. We could have all the rumored matches, but there's only 2 matches that are made official. So it should be interesting how they're going to fill out the 2 nights of WrestleMania. So that is a way that they could end this here. But if I'm going to pick a winner for this match, and I'm going to say somebody that will win this match, and I'm going to pick somebody to take the W with these two, I'm going to say Bobby Lashley picks up the win here. I think it's time for Bobby Lashley to get another W. He's been doing his thing. If they're going to also, we've heard rumors. Apparently, and I mentioned this a long time ago, and I mentioned it a while ago, Carmelo Hayes is apparently, it's not a full set plan, but apparently Carmelo Hayes is rumored and being talked about being moved up to the main roster and being in the Hurt Business. So could we possibly see the Hurt Business? And I think a win over Brock Lesnar would put Bobby Lashley in a great position to join the Hurt Business again. if they do bring up Carmelo. If not, I think either way, I think if you put Bobby back in the Hurt Business, if he has the Hurt Business behind him at WrestleMania, if these two go at it again in some type of a stipulation match, I think that would be absolutely great. So I'm taking the Almighty to win this match, and this is one that I do think that we could possibly start off with. So now that I gave you my prediction for Bobby and Brock, everybody, make sure I see you guys. I'll read all of your comments. Let me know how you guys are feeling. I see CLPW Wrestling in the chat. What's up, man? Thanks for stopping by, coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys leave me questions. Blow up the chat. Ask 7 questions. I'll answer them all for you guys. I got until about like 4 o'clock, so we got an hour, and we only got 3 matches left to talk about, and 1 rumored match. And speaking of that 1 rumored match, I just showed you guys, it was, and I thought it was definitely going to happen. I thought we were going to see Team Bestie and Becky take on Damage Control at the Elimination Chamber, because we saw Lita come out and help Becky, and Damage Control, and, you know, obviously Trisha's from Montreal and everything like that. But what if, you know, I wanted to talk about it because I obviously showed you the picture a second ago. What if we see Trish show up in Montreal with some type of like 3-on-1 assault in the backstage? Lita is there, obviously, and Trish Stratus comes out of nowhere and it makes it a 3-on-3, and we either see this match on Raw, but I wouldn't mind seeing a 6-woman tag at WrestleMania. But I've also heard rumors about, like we talked about, Damage Control taking on Shayna and Ronda, and then I've also heard Bayley taking on Lita, and that possibly happening just a 1-on-1 match. And that would be very interesting to see Lita take on Bayley. And what if we see Trish take on, you know what, I don't know, I don't think Becky would turn heel, but what if we see just like a friendly woman-on-woman fight at WrestleMania or something? I don't know. But I wanted to bring this up and see how you guys felt about it. So let me know what you guys think. I know my man Chris wants to see Bayley take on Lita and just beat the snot out of her. But let me know how you guys feel. Do you guys think we should see the 6-woman tag? Should we see Lita versus Bayley? Should we see Becky versus Trish? Should we see Damage Control and Shayna? Should we see Damage Control versus Team Bestie? I mean, there's a lot of different type of scenarios we can get with these 6 women. So you guys let me know what you guys think. But I wanted to mention it because I think that it is a very interesting possibility to happen at this year's WrestleMania. I think WrestleMania, even if they can't get The Rock, I think it's going to be one hell of a show, and I think it's going to be really good. So either way, no matter what happens, I think that WrestleMania will be great, but you get all the star power as much as you possibly can. But speaking of a match that we just talked about, a rumored match, let's talk about the women's match that is actually going to happen. And it is the Women's Elimination Chamber match, guys. And in this Women's Elimination Chamber match, we got the returning Miss Carmella has returned to the WWE, making her impact known right away and entering the Elimination Chamber. We got the crazy, I don't know what the hell her problem is with everybody, but Nikki Cross is losing her mind, and I love every second of it. I hope that we have a plan to go somewhere with it. But then we got Raquel Gonzalez, Raquel Rodriguez, guys. I think Raquel is a possible underdog and a possible, like, sleep and a dark horse for this match that I don't think a lot of people are giving a lot of credit to. We got Asuka showing up with the new mask. Now, Asuka, whatever way you want to call her. I love the mask. I think the way she showed up at the Royal Rumble was great. I thought everything about it was fantastic. So I can't wait to see what Asuka does in the Elimination Chamber. And did you guys know, did you guys see, and I did not know this, that Liv Morgan has competed in the most Elimination Chamber matches? I know we've talked about it, but until I saw the stat, I was like, damn, they've really done that many Women's Elimination Chamber matches? But Liv Morgan, guys, has competed in the most Elimination Chamber matches for the women. And then we got Montreal's very own Natalya. I was wondering why Natalya was in this match. And I was like, why is Natalya in this? And then I was like, wait a minute. And it's in Montreal, so why wouldn't it be? So Natalya, veteran leadership. She's going to go in there. She's going to help the women out. But, guys, the one thing I want to mention while we're talking about the Elimination Chamber match is what is with this new cage. I shouldn't even say old cage. What is with this new cage? it looks like an elimination chamber with padding. And I mean, it is an elimination chamber with padding, but it looks like it's like a giant steel cage, but then it just looks like one of those things you just go jump around in. And I'm sure it still hurts. I'm not saying that it doesn't hurt. But we went back and we watched the New Year's Revolution one last night. I've seen the first ever Hell in a Cell, the second ever Hell in a Cell. I've seen the December to Remember Hell in a Cell that wasn't, or Elimination Chamber, I'm saying Hell in a Cell. Elimination Chamber matches, I'm saying Hell in a Cell. Sorry. You guys know what I mean. I'm just getting frustrated about this because this Elimination Chamber, guys, just is not very, like, it's not brutal. I want to see these people go in there and literally, like, you know, just beat the hell each other up with some steel. So that was my rant about the new cage, even though I said Hell in the Cell 4 times and I caught myself. But that's okay. I just wish we would see the padding go away and maybe I don't know, they could figure out something. I'm just saying. So, guys, this 6-woman Hell in the I'm just thinking about Edge and Finn Balor inside Hell in the Cell. Sorry. Let's get to the Elimination Chamber now. Elimination Chamber women's match, not the Hell in the Cell. The Elimination Chamber match, guys, with these 6 women. I think it's going to be great. These 6 women are going to go in there. They're going to put on a show. It's going to be an absolute banger. And I really hope that these Elimination Chambers are better than they were and they have been in the past. Because it's not even just the Elimination Chamber itself. I feel like the match just has lost its, like, back in the day it was so, like, we see a Hell in the, or an Elimination Chamber and we're like, oh my god, this is amazing. And yes, I almost said Hell in the Cell again. I don't know what it is. But the Elimination Chamber, guys, I don't know. I hope it's a good one because I love the Elimination Chamber matches. They're so good. They're just the best. But after the dust settles, I'm going to say that the final 2 in this match are Asuka and Liv Morgan. I'm going to say Liv Morgan and Raquel Gonzalez, and Asuka are the final 3. And I'm going to say that Liv Morgan somehow rolls up Raquel Rodriguez and everybody's like, Liv's winning, you only live once, going to Mania. Eric's having a conniption fit in the chat. Eric's going bananas. Everybody's having a good time. But, guys, I love my girl, you only live once. I just don't know if she's going to be able to do it. I would love to see her do it. Liv's one of my favorites. But after the dust settles in this Elimination Chamber match, I'm going to take Asuka to walk out of the Elimination Chamber and go on to face Bianca Belair, the EST, at WrestleMania in Hollywood. Asuka versus Bianca, money match. I think it would be a banger of a show. I think everybody would love to see it, and I just think that it would be absolutely great. So I'm going to say that Asuka picks up the win, guys, and goes on to WrestleMania to face Bianca Belair. But I think Montez is winning because Bianca Belair on Monday night, guys, the internet's still blowing up because of the picture and what Bianca was doing. So we'll have to see. But it's going to be a great one. Now let's get into the other Elimination Chamber match. Hopefully I don't say Hell in the Cell so many times on this one. But Elimination Chamber match. And this one, it's for the title. It's not to go and face for the title. You win the title if you go out and you win this match. And this one, I like this field. I think this is probably the most, like, different type of field with different type of superstars that we've ever had in our lives. I think that, you know, we usually see like a little jobber, we see a couple big guys. Like, I feel like, honestly, I don't know who's going to win this. And I have my prediction I'm going to tell you guys after we talk about it. But going through this match, I was looking at it and I'm like, there's a reason why Montez could win. There's a reason why Bronson Reed could win. Damien Priest, Seth frickin' Rollins, of course. Austin Theory keeping it, Johnny Wrestling. I mean, there's a reason why a lot of these superstars could win. But this 6-superstar Elimination Chamber for the United States Champion is going to be great. I cannot wait to see it. I feel like Montez Ford kind of has like the Kofi Kingston kind of like feeling where he's that guy, he's the underdog, he's the guy that everybody's going to go in there and he's going to be like, I don't know if he's going to win, but he's going to last a really long time. We got Bronson Reed. He's the muscle in this match, of course. Bronson Reed, of course, we saw what happened. He's got released. He's come back. He hasn't been doing too much, but obviously with Triple H being in charge, I feel way more confident with Triple H being in charge and being in charge of Bronson Reed than Vince McMahon. So Bronson Reed, guys, I think is going to be in. He's going to put on a very good show. We got Johnny Wrestling. Johnny Wrestling, guys, people really haven't liked what he's been doing, and then he changed his theme song, and now he's been running around with Dexter, and he's been with Candice and everything like that. And, what if we have the Way reunion? What if we see Candice out there, Dexter out there? What if Dexter somehow costs Austin Theory the U.S. Championship? I'm just saying. I don't know. But Johnny Gargano, guys, I think is a very good dark underdog in this match. He's like a Montez Ford, Kofi Kingston. I think that he could put on a very good show. We'll get into, like I said, guys, keep leaving all your chats and your comments. I see Chumblebee in the house. Thank you, Chumblebee, coming and hanging out. I appreciate you, bro. We got Austin Theory, though. Austin Theory, the United States champion. He's been saying ruthless aggression. The champ is here. He's been making references to my guy, John Cena. He's been doing and he's been talking since he won back that United States champion. It should be interesting to see if Austin Theory can walk out and go to WrestleMania as the United States champion. And I'll tell you what, though, guys, I love this Austin Theory way more than the guy that was running around with the egg. We got Damien Priest, the third member of Judgment Day, the guy that just goes out there and puts on a show. Damien Priest, guys, has been so good, and I've loved Damien Priest since he's been up there, and I think he's definitely flourished with and everything that he's doing with Judgment Day, Finn Balor, and everybody. So Damien Priest, I think, is a very good guy, like a very good player in this match, and it's just going to be fun to see. And I know I just gave you a little background on every guy, but in case you didn't know who they were, you had to know who they were. But, just sometimes people pop in and they don't know who these guys are and how they got there. So these 6 guys are going to put on a show. It's going to be great to see. It's going to be a banger after banger after banger, guys. And I cannot wait to see what happens with these 6 superstars. But after we see all the entrants and all the increments and then beat the hell out of each other, I'm going to say, because I said the final 3 for the women, I'm going to say that the final 3 for the men, I'm going to say it's Johnny Gargano, Seth freaking Rollins, and Austin Theory. And I think Montez Ford is going to put on a great show. I just think that he's going to get eliminated like second. He might even be in the final 3, but I'll say he'll last till the final 4. So I think it's going to be Seth, Gargano, and Theory. Seth and Gargano and Theory. Seth and Theory have their thing, and they got all their stuff that's been going on. So I think this is when Johnny's going to take a little bit of a break. And I think that somehow, some way, I don't know how, but we're going to hear Logan Paul's music hit, and he's going to be out there, and maybe he'll have some video, and he'll be doing with his phone, and he'll be saying it, and somehow, some way, Seth Rollins is going to turn around, and Seth Rollins is going to get rolled up, and he's going to get cost the United States champion because of Logan Paul, because of some type of a video, or Logan Paul being in Montreal. I mean, Logan Paul might be there, who knows? But Logan Paul is going to cost Seth Rollins, and the final 2 in this Elimination Chamber match is going to be the 2 members of The Way. It's going to be Johnny Gargano. It's going to be Austin Theory. We're going to have a little Way moment. We're going to have Dexter put up the thumb. We're going to see maybe Candice. Maybe she'll introduce Indy. That would be kind of cool. But Johnny and Theory, I think, will go at it for a good 20 minutes. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, depending on how long the actual Elimination Chamber goes. I hope it goes about like 12, or not 12. I hope it goes about like 20, 25, 30 minutes. I really love the long Elimination Chambers. We see the guys get brutalized. We see them get beat up. We see them get the hell beat out of them. And I just think it would be a good one. So we'll definitely have to see and how this ends. But I'm saying that we're walking out of Montreal with a brand new United States champion, and our guy, Johnny Wrestling, is going to be looking his way all the way to Hollywood, walking out of Montreal with that United States champion, and he's going to be doing his thing, and he's going to go into the back, he's going to have a little moment with Candice and Dexter, and it's going to be a good night. So, I'm picking my guy, Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano, to be an underdog and walk out of the Elimination Chamber as the new United States Champion. Jadis says 40 minutes. What's up, Jadis? What's up, bro? Thanks for coming and hanging out. We got a bunch of people. Like I said, guys, leave your questions, your concerns, your comments. Let me know how you guys are feeling, what you guys are doing. But now, guys, it's the last match here of the night. We previewed one, or we predicted, and we've talked about one rumored one. We've talked about 4 matches that are confirmed. But now, guys, it's time for the main event of tomorrow night in Montreal, as this is the last stop to WrestleMania in Hollywood. And the main event, guys, most likely will be this match. It's going to be Roman Reigns, the head of the table, taking on Honorary Uso no more. He's just Sami Zayn. He's turned on the bloodline. He said, I'm not taking your shit no more. And Sami Zayn is coming after the undisputed Universal WWE World Champion. And just like Cody Rhodes said on Monday night, Sami, go and finish your story, my guy. That promo that Cody and Sami was an absolute banger. Was absolutely great. I was just sitting here in awe. Just watching it was just insane. And it was so good to see. I was so happy. And it was just so fun to see. So, Roman and Sami going at it, guys, in Montreal. I think it would be so cool if we see Sami Zayn come out to his old music. What if we see Sami come out in his old music? Montreal, I think it would be a great time to bring it back. And yes, he's not an honorary Uso no more. Tino's the honorary Uso. But what if he brings back the old music? What if he comes out in his hat that he used to come out and he starts doing his thing? I think that the pop for that, guys, would be absolutely insane. The pop for just think about the pop for how well that would go. It would be an absolute banger. So I think we definitely see that. And I do think, and apparently I saw something. You guys let me know if this is true in the chat or not. Did I see that apparently both Usos are now allowed to go to Montreal and they're both going to be at the Elimination Chamber? I saw this probably like 10 minutes before I went live and I wasn't able to read the whole thing. So if anybody else saw any type of rumor like that, let me know and we'll talk about it if somebody wants to comment it in the chat. Like I said, I see we got like 27 chats. So you guys keep going, let me know. But if that's the case and we see the whole bloodline in Montreal, and we see Solo, we see Uzi, we see Jay, we see Jimmy, we see Paul Heyman, we see the Wise Man, we see Rikishi, we see the whole bloodline show up. I do think that, we saw what happened on Friday with Jay, we saw the fist pump, we saw what happened with Jimmy, we saw Jimmy and Paul Heyman and everything like that. And I think that there's just a lot of things. And we still have SmackDown tonight. Remember, it's only Friday afternoon. We still have SmackDown tonight. So there's still a lot that could happen. We'll be live here tonight, though, guys. Remember, come and hang out tonight for SmackDown. But should be interesting to see what happens. And if that's the case, I do believe that this is where we see Jey Uso maybe kind of like have a moment where he kind of like wants to turn on the bloodline, but then he doesn't turn on the bloodline, and it's just a little bit of a tease. And then I think that we haven't seen him in a couple weeks. I don't know where he's been, what he's doing, but we haven't seen Kevin Owens in a couple weeks. And I think this is where Kevin Owens makes his return. I think this is where Kevin Owens will come back. I think this is where Kevin Owens will be able to do his thing, and he will be able to go and help his buddy Sami. And I think somehow, some way, we talked about it and we said it. I don't believe Sami Zayn's winning this match. As much as I love my man, the ex-honorary Uso, Sami Zayn himself, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy, Sami forever, guys. I love Sami Zayn. But I just don't believe that Sami Zayn is going to beat Roman Reigns for the Universal WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And we've heard rumors that Cody said that he wants to have a triple threat match. And I've seen things and I've seen memes where people are comparing this to 2014 and everything like that. Guys, Batista got booed out of the building after he won the Royal Rumble. He came out and did a documentary and said that he was not in any good shape. He hated his run. Everything about it sucked. That's the complete opposite of what's going on with Cody. People were happy to see Cody Rhodes win the Royal Rumble. Yes, it wasn't at number 15 or 16, and we didn't see him wrestle forever. He didn't beat 30 superstars. He didn't beat 29. He only beat 28 because Rey Mysterio is technically still in the 2023 Royal Rumble. But guys, I think that it is not anywhere near close to what 2020 or 2014 was. I remember watching 2014. Batista was getting booed. It was Blue Tista. It was a disaster. And I think, and I've talked about it, and I put a short out for it a while ago, I think that ending the storyline with Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, taking on the Usos at WrestleMania for the Raw tag titles, the SmackDown tag titles, both titles, whatever titles they're going to go on. And if you are going to tell me that winning the tag titles with your best friend, ending the Usos' longest tag team reign, they're ending the bloodline because if Cody wins, there's no reason for the Usos to keep their titles. And you're going to tell me from childhood, man, you guys know now, me and Chumblebee have been friends since childhood, since 3rd grade. That's like me and Chumblebee winning the tag titles. And if you're going to tell me at WrestleMania, Hollywood, win the tag titles with my best friend since childhood, and we're ending the Usos run, sign me the fuck up, and let's go to Hollywood. Tino's going to Hollywood, guys, because I think that's what's going to happen. So, Sami Zayn is not going to win this match. It's going to be a great match. He's going to have a great reaction in Montreal, but Roman Reigns is going to do the Superman punch. He's going to spear him, and Roman Reigns is walking out still your Universal WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And that's just what I think is going to happen. And I could be absolutely wrong in everything that I just said. I could be absolutely wrong in everything and we could see a triple threat match. But I just don't think that's the case, and I think that's what's going to happen. So, Roman Reigns walking out Universal Champion, and then I think we'll see a little bit of a stare down between Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns to end the Elimination Chamber and give us a little bit of a tease as they begin their rivalry the next night on Monday Night Raw. So, that is how your boy Tino sees the Elimination Chamber playing out. So, guys, now that your boy Tino has talked for a good half hour, good 30 minutes, 25 minutes, let's get to the chat. Let's see what everybody's doing. Let's see how everybody's feeling. Keep leaving your questions, your concerns. I'm going to see what is going on, everybody. You guys just let me know. We got Rocco in the building. What's up, my guy Rocco? How you doing, bro? Thanks for stopping by. We got Ava in the house. What's up, Ava? Ava's got a couple questions. She says, what do you think will be the worst and the best match of the night? So, I don't think that there's going to be like a bad match, but I think if there's going to be a match that is going to be kind of like not even lackluster, but one that is kind of being good and built very good, but the match might not be the same just because, you know, that's how we see it happen all the time with rivalries where the build is phenomenal. And I'll be honest, guys, with going back and rewatching the WrestleMania, Road to WrestleMania to get ready for the WrestleMania Throwback Series, I've noticed the build is phenomenal, but then from what I remember of these matches, the matches weren't as good. So we will definitely have to see. But I think probably not the worst match, but probably the match that won't be the best match of the night. I think it's going to be the tag team match with the Grit Couple and Judgment Day. I'm not saying it's going to be an awful match. I'm just saying that I think Bobby and Brock, the 2 Elimination Chambers, and I think Sami and Roman is going to be way better. So you guys let me know how you guys feel about that, but I just think that is going to be. And the best match of the night, I do believe that it is going to be Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns. I think the pop's going to be insane. The reaction that Sami's going to get in Montreal, I just think all of it is going to be crazy. Do I see anything crazy happening? The only crazy thing I could possibly see happening is maybe Jay turns on the bloodline. Maybe something like that where Jay turns on the bloodline and he like beats up Roman. But I just don't, I don't know. I mean, if anybody else got anything, you guys let me know. We got April in the house. What's up, April? Thanks for stopping by. Miss Melinda coming and hanging out. We got Armchair in the house. He says just stopping by to say what's up. Ready for the Elimination Chamber. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, guy. Coming and hanging out. I appreciate you. Melinda says, hey, what's up, Melinda? We got Courtney. What's up, Courtney? We got Melinda says Edge and Beth Phoenix are going to win. I agree. I do believe that Edge and Beth Phoenix will win. And I just think that it's going to be probably like about like a 13-minute match is what I think. So, guys, we're going to take a sip of water real quick. Let's get back to the chat. Tino dying of thirst over here. I'm over here watching CB versus Triple H versus Shawn Michaels. Are you watching WrestleMania 20? I got Brock winning. See, I don't know. It's one of those matches that I feel like is going to go either way. But I feel like Bobby would benefit more from the win. But we'll just have to see. You guys remember, I suck at predictions. So it doesn't matter what I say. Half the predictions I say are always wrong. I just come up with these things in my head. Melinda says we should see a 6-woman tag. Do you believe that we should see it tomorrow? Do you believe we should see it at WrestleMania? Let me know, Melinda. I'm excited. Yes, sir. CLPW Wrestling. Yes, I am excited. My hype level for this pay-per-view is probably around like an 8 out of 10 because there's 2 Elimination Chamber matches and I love the Elimination Chamber. So that is one of the ones that I just really am happy about because I really do enjoy the Elimination Chamber and I just pray that it's good because the past, like with the one we watched last night, yes, the ending and yes, the finish was not that great, but the match overall was great, was good. So I think that it would be very interesting. Who's Liz? Are you talking about Liv? Are you got Liv? She's I got Seth winning. We got the moderator in the building. What's up, Chumblebee? Chumblebee, bro, you let me know, bro. You let me know how you feel. If you were to tell me that you're winning the tag titles with your best friend, it doesn't have to be me. But if you were told to win that you were going to win the tag titles with your best friend at WrestleMania in Hollywood, ending the Usos' longest title reign in WWE history, you tell me that's not a great way to end Sami Zayn Bloodline storyline. I think Theory will win and John Cena returns to challenge Theory for the United States title at WrestleMania. Man, John Cena comes back and challenges for the... What if CLPW, what if... This is something I was thinking about. What if we see Theory have an open challenge and obviously it would make it so, obvious that it would be John Cena. But what if Austin Theory does win the Elimination Chamber and none of my fantasy booking comes true? And Austin Theory does have an open challenge and John Cena just answers it at WrestleMania. I mean, I feel like we would all know who it was, but I feel like it would be some type of a thing that they could do just to kind of tease us and us kind of just talk about who it could possibly be. So you could be right on that, but I don't know if it needs the title. That's the only thing I don't know. I don't know if it does need the title. We got Jumble. What's up, Jadis? What's up, bro? He says he wants it to go 40 minutes. Bro, I mean, let's go. 40 minutes. We're going to see Sami, but we will see Roman Reigns. We're going to see Sami. Yes, we will probably see Roman tonight. Yes, sir. He said ex honore us. Roman wins. CLPW says, I don't know who's going to win. We're going to see Sami, but will we see Roman? I don't know, Jadis, bro. Usos tonight. Yeah, probably, most likely. I don't see that happening. Jimmy will stay safe. Or Jay will stay safe. I don't think it would either, but I just wanted to throw it out there. Guys, like, who really knows, like, what possibly really could happen? It could be crazy. Jadis says the worst match of the night will probably be Brock versus Bobby, but I think all the matches will be good. But yeah, that's how I feel. I think that there's not going to be not a good match. I don't think that there's going to be a bad match, and I think that it's going to be where it's going to be a good match, but it's going to be one that we're not going to have to go back and watch because there wasn't anything that like crazy that happened. They just went out there and they beat the hell out of each other for a little bit. 40 minutes for the men, 35 for the women, or 50 for the women. How long you trying to put the women in the Elimination Chamber for, Jadis? Bronson Reed wins. Bronson Reed's a good... Bronson, man, that would be interesting. Eric says, what if Liv wins the Chamber because Asuka gets screwed over by Io? That way, Liv takes on Bianca. Then we can get Io and Asuka. And Priest wins. I would love to see Io and Asuka. But I feel like an Io and Asuka rivalry is something that would happen at like a SummerSlam. Or something that would happen at like another different type of a pay-per-view premium live event. So I don't know if that's going to happen. But Eric, I like the idea. That's a good idea from you, man. Jada says, probably the heavy favorite to win. Bronson's the heavy favorite to win the Chamber. Is that true? That true? That's crazy. What match will be first? I'm going to say, I'm going to say the Women's Elimination Chamber. Or Brock versus Bobby. Because as you guys know, Brock don't like waiting. Brock wants to get out there, put on a fight, and go home. So we could possibly see Brock versus Bobby start off the show tomorrow. He said I want Priest to win so bad. Eric, bro, how bad do you want Priest to win? Like, how bad? Like, does it adrenaline your juices? I forgot what the maximum male model said now. So, but guys, that is all of the comments that we got here. So if you guys got any more questions, comments, concerns about anything that's going to be going down tomorrow night, remember, we'll be live here tonight, so we could always talk about it more tonight when we go live and we talk about everything and we sit here and watch 2 hours of wrestling. So guys, let me know what you guys think. I'm going to go over the schedule here for you guys, what we're going to have tonight, obviously, and then tomorrow afternoon before the Elimination Chamber. So, guys, leave your comments. So we got a few more questions. Probably 5 to 10 for me. Not my favorite guy to hold the belt for Priest. Chumblebee, you said see you soon where? What, you coming over again? Chumblebee on his way, guys. Maybe Chumblebee will be here for SmackDown. I don't know. We're going to have to find out. But, guys, let's go over what we're doing for the next day and a half, I should say. Today, guys, it's a doubleheader. We ain't done yet here tonight, guys. Your boy Tino will be back here in 3 short hours. I was trying to give myself a little bit of a break. But 3 short hours, guys. We'll be here. We'll be watching Friday Night SmackDown. And let's go over the card here for Friday Night SmackDown tonight. We are going to see our guy, Sami Zayn. We got Asuka taking on You Only Live Once, Liv Morgan. We got the Viking Raiders taking on Drew McIntyre and Sheamus, the Not Bang Bros. Viking Raiders got Valhalla by their side. We got Madcap Moss with Emma taking on Gunther with Imperium for the IC title. Is Madcap Moss really going to do the impossible and walk out as the Intercontinental Champion? Probably not, but we're going to have to find out. And then we got a tag team match. It's a women's tag team match, that is. It's Natalya. It is Shansi taking on Ronda and Shayna Baszler, guys. Come and hang out tonight as we watch all this action go on. Will we see the Usos? Will we see Roman Reigns? We're going to be less than 24 hours away till this Elimination Chamber Premium Live event. I can't wait to go and see what goes down. let's get back to the chat, though. We got Steve in the house. We got my man Steve, SCW Steve. What's up, my guy? Thanks for coming and hanging out. We got Mav G2.3. Are you going to SummerSlam? I kinda have been thinking about wanting to get tickets. Appreciate this, Steve. Hashtag Mr. No Days Off. Hashtag Mr. Consistent. Hashtag Tino. Hashtag everything. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it, man. Will we see Bray? Will we see Bray? I don't know. We might. I kind of hope we do. Jadis, how was your Eagles? I'm sorry they lost in the Super Bowl. Damn. Well, Jadis, bro, how you feeling? We got Eric and Steve. What's up? And then, so guys, that's what we got here tonight. And then tomorrow, Mr. No Days Off is starting to become Mr. Doubleheader because I'm doing so many doubleheaders, my head is spinning. But tomorrow, guys, come and hang out as it's time for the GOAT episode of the collection series, as it's collection episodes number 23. Come and hang out as your boy Tino. It was pre-recorded, just so you guys know, because I obviously would have a hard time recording this live and trying to get ready for the Elimination Chamber. But your boy Tino will be live here for a minute of the episode, so make sure you guys come and hang out for a minute and check out all of the cool items that your boy Tino added to his collection in this episode, as we're going live tomorrow, guys, around 4 o'clock. Come and hang out as I show you all the new cool items that Tino added to his collection as we get ready for the Elimination Chamber Premium Live event, as we will be going live here tomorrow night here, guys. Tomorrow. To come and watch everything that we just talked about. The Elimination Chamber. Watch those 5 matches. See if we see Team Bestie. Who's showing up in Montreal. Everything that's going to be going down tomorrow night. You know, as always, Mr. No Days Off, Mr. Consistent, your boy Tino, guys, will be here for you all night as we go live at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time to watch the Elimination Chamber 2023 in its entirety. And then, guys, Sunday, we'll be back here for another live stream, but this time, we got 2 special guests. It's our guy, SCW, for SCW Wrestling, Steve. Steve's coming and hanging out and helping me relive WrestleMania 2000. And we also have Rated Off for Wrestling, Anthony, coming and hanging out. We got 2 guests. We got a 3-hour WrestleMania. We got a McMahon in every corner. We got the first ever ladder match. We got the Godfather, the whole train. We got Rikishi. We got Kurt Angle, Trish Stratus, Terry, Hardcore Holly, and so much more, guys. Come and hang out as we go back and relive WrestleMania 2000 as we begin the WrestleMania Throwback Series here on Sunday. So, guys, that is everything that we have here for your boy Tino right now and this afternoon on Friday. I will see all of you guys here tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure you guys go get a good dinner, get a good snack. I'm going to go see if I let Chumblebee in or not. Have a good one, everybody. I'll see all of you guys tonight for Friday Night SmackDown. Thank you again for coming and hanging out here this afternoon. I appreciate it. If you guys are just joining us, make sure to go back and rewatch it. I do think that we see LA Knight tonight. LA Knight tonight. Kind of funny. LA Knight tonight. I do think that we see him at SmackDown tonight. And I mean, LA isn't his name, so he should have something to do at WrestleMania. I hope LA Knight's a part of it. We'll definitely have to see. But, as I just said, guys, that's all I have for you. I hope all of you guys have a great Friday evening. And until tonight, when we come back here on Tino's Time and we watch Friday Night SmackDown, that's all I have for you. And this is your boy Tino signing out. But before we do go here, Mickey, go and tell everybody where they can go and find your boy Tino, as we are only 60 subscribers away to 800, and you lucky subscribers getting another item here in the collection. So make sure, if you haven't, hit that like button, subscribe, and join the nation that is Tino's Nation. But Mickey, if they don't know, go and tell everybody where they can go and find your boy Tino. I'll see everybody tonight for Friday Night SmackDown.
go follow us on SoundCloud, Spotify, at Tino's Time. Also, Tino's Time Wrestling on Instagram and Facebook. Tino's Time 1996 on Twitter. But then, you got the TikTok and Instagram. So you gotta hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe on the road to 800. And finally, turn those notifications on.